At the start of the award season, Emilia Perez looked like it could come away as one of the year's big success stories. First, there was major wins at the Golden Globes, including a win for Best Comedy or Musical Film, and then came the Oscar nominations. It led the race with 13 nods and broke the record to become the most nominated non-English language film in the history of the awards. At the BAFTAs, it was shortlisted for 11 prizes, just pipped by the papal thriller Conclave, which had 12, and star Carla Sofia Gascon had made history as the first trans woman nominated for Best Actress for both ceremonies. Set in Mexico, but mostly filmed in France, Emilia Perez is an operatic Spanish-language musical which tells the story of a Mexican drug lord who undergoes gender affirmation surgery. In May last year, it won the Cannes Film Festival Jury Prize, setting it on a trajectory to the 2025 award season success. The film's acknowledgement seemingly reflected the more progressive attitudes of voters in recent years, but as his profile rose, so did its scrutiny. GLAAD has described Emilia Perez as a step backwards for trans representation and highlighted reviews by transgender critics who understand how inauthentic portrayals of trans people are offensive and even dangerous. The film also came under fire for stereotypical depictions of Mexico and apparent minimal inclusion of Mexican people among the main cast and crew. Of its main stars, Gascon is Spanish, US actress Zoe Saldana is of Dominican Republic and Puerto Rican descent, and Selena Gomez is American, though her father was Mexican. While stories about narco crime in Latin America have long been depicted on screen, Emilia Perez has been particularly criticized for its handling of the subject. Since 2006, a bloody war between Mexican authorities and drug cartels has raged, claiming the lives of more than 400,000 people. According to government data, more than 100,000 have gone missing. The general audience also hasn't responded well to the film, with on Rotten Tomatoes critics giving it 72%, while the audience gives it 17%. The film, however, does have its supporters. Famous Oscar winner and director Guillermo del Toro said it was a beautiful to see movie that is cinema and hailed director Jacques Audiard as one of the most amazing filmmakers alive. However, the nail in the coffin came after those nominations were announced, when offensive tweets posted by Gascon were unearthed. In the since deleted posts, Gascon took aim at Islam, George Floyd, and even her co-star Selena Gomez. She would later issue an apology and said, "All my life I have fought for a better world. I believe light will always triumph over darkness." While it looks like the damage is done, Saldana is still favourite to win Best Supporting Actress. She has since called for people to be abstract with their idea of redemption. Whilst director, Audiard said it was very sad to see this issue taking up all the space. He also said he never claimed to have made a realistic work or documentary. After all, this is an opera, not a criticism of anything about Mexico. He did say he would love to have filmed the film in Mexico, but there wasn't enough funding, so they had to film in France. This is not the first time that a film has been embroiled in controversy. Remember Andrea Riseborough and her controversial nomination in 2023, and some like it to the Green Book, which of course weathered out and eventually won in 2019. Not to mention Will Smith, who won an Oscar just moments after Slapgate in 2022.